Today in our 2019 Subaru Crosstrek, we're going to be installing EcoHitch's Class 3 2-inch stealth trailer hitch receiver. And this is what our hitch looks like when it's installed. The cross tube is going to be hidden behind the bumper, so you're just going to be able to see the receiver tube here at the back. And if looks is really important to you, that's one of the best features of this hitch, is that the receiver tube here is removable by removing the single bolt that's located here. It'll drop down and you can place it into a storage compartment in your trunk and nobody's the wiser that you even have a hitch installed. It's a Class 3 2-inch by 2-inch receiver, so it's going to be great for just about all of your towing needs. From bike racks to cargo carriers to trailers, it should handle just about anything. It uses a 5/8" hitch pin and clip. Now one doesn't come included with this hitch, but you can pick one up here at etrailer.com. It features plate-style safety chain loops that are tucked up underneath your cross tube here, so you really don't even see them. Kind of got to look up under there if you really want to see them. And they got a pretty large opening, so it should accommodate most size safety chains. You do want to verify in your vehicle's owner's manual to ensure you don't exceed any of its towing capacities. Now I've got some measurements for you to help you when deciding on accessories. From the ground to the top inside edge of the receiver tube, it measures about 15 inches. This is important when determining if you need to drop, rise, or raise shank on any of your accessories. From the center of the hitch pin hole to the edge of the rear bumper, it measures about 3 inches. This is important when determining if any of your folding accessories can be placed in the upright storage position without contacting the bumper. We'll begin our installation underneath the rear of the vehicle. We want to place a strap on our vehicle to support our exhaust. So we're going to have to lower that down. So we'll go ahead and get that in place. And then we'll take our pry bar and some lubricant and remove our exhaust hangers. There's going to be one on your passenger side, two on the driver's side, and then one just in front of your rear suspension there. We'll spray it with a little bit of lubricant, and then you can just pry it right off of there. We'll then repeat that for the remaining 3 hangers. We can now lower our exhaust down. Just use your strap to help just ease it down out of your way. On the bottom side of your frame rail now, you're going to find some rubber plugs. You're going to need to remove those with a flat-bladed screwdriver. So you can simply pop underneath of those and then pull them down. And we're going to do this on the other side as well. Then take your coiled wire that comes in your kit. You're going to push it up through the rearmost hole, go towards the front of the vehicle because this is a larger hole here. And sometimes you need to kind of bend your fish wire a little bit to make sure it angles down towards that hole. Once you've got it fed through, you can take the bolts that come in your kit. You're going to take one. You'll place a star washer on it, followed by a spacer block. Now, if your spacer block doesn't fit, you may need to ream it out to get your bolts to slide through it. There's some powder coat in there, so sometimes you just got to knock that coating off. It makes it hard to get the bolts through. Now we can thread our bolt onto our fish wire, and we're going to feed it up into the hole in the frame. I like to push the spacer up first, just makes it a little easier. Then the bolt, pull them back through, and pull it down. You can then remove your coiled wire, and you're going to repeat this on the other side. For our front hole, we're going to do the reverse pull wire technique. For the reverse pull wire method, you're going to take your bolt, you're going to place your star washer on it, followed by your spacer, and you might need to clean that out so it fits properly. And then thread your bolt onto your coiled wire. Now you can slide your bolt up, follow that with your star washer, then your spacer block, and then just pull it back down. And then we'll repeat that on the other side. Now with our hardware in place, we'll get an extra set of hands to help us lift our hitch into position. So you want to raise it up and make sure not to push your bolts back into your frame. Once you've got your hitch lifted up, you're going to place on 2 flat washers, followed by a lock washer and a nut. Once you get one nut installed on each side, it'll hold your hitch into position, making it easier to install the rest of your hardware. With all of our hardware in place, you can now tighten and torque it to the specifications found in your instructions. We can now slide our receiver up into the bottom of our cross tube, install the bolt with flat washer followed by lock washer placed on it. We can tighten it down and then torque it to the specifications found in your instructions. Now we can reinstall our exhaust. You can take your strap down and your installation is complete. You're ready to hook up your trailer and hit the road. And that completes our installation of EcoHitch's Class 3 2-inch trailer hitch receiver on our 2019 Subaru Crosstrek.